As one of the faces of the bedroom pop genre, Boy Pablo is best known for their upbeat and nostalgic sounds expressing the ups and downs of love. Self-described as happy and melodic, the success of Boy Pablo came as a stroke of luck by the YouTube algorithm. From Pablo's musical family influencing him, the band's humble beginnings, to the viral explosion of popularity, this is Boy Pablo, the rise to bedroom pop. Pablo grew up in Bergen after his Chilean parents immigrated to Norway. As it was rather cold in Norway, there was nothing much for Pablo to do. It was only natural for him to begin making music, being the youngest child in a family of musicians. His parents would expose Pablo to a lot of Latin music growing up, especially music from the 70s. His father and brother would also teach Pablo how to play the guitar, drums, bass guitar, and the piano. Pablo got a hold of his brother's drum kit at 5 or 6 years old, only to then move on to the MacBook of another brother to begin learning GarageBand and making covers of songs he liked. Pablo's father and brothers all had their individual music projects as well. His father with a single song on Spotify, one brother as a pop artist named Felipe Alexis, and another brother as a hardcore punk band known as the Triads. The music scene in Bergen was very heavily into rock as Pablo grew up, with his brother playing concerts all around the city and influencing Pablo. As time changed, so did the music scene with indie music and hip-hop appearing. Pablo himself drew inspiration from the likes of The Beatles, Tyler the Creator, Tame Impala, and other big-name artists. He also drew inspiration from the few days of sunshine he had while hanging out with friends, as it otherwise rained for most of the year in Bergen. When starting out on his music journey with his EP, Boy Pablo, writing lyrics and singing them were never in his agenda. He found the sounds of his music itself, with melodies and musicality, more important than them. But he still needed lyrics and singing as a necessity for his songs. The lyrics never came easy for him as English wasn't his first language, taking a lot of work to do despite their simplicity. At first, he tried looking for anyone who could sing his songs for him, but he was unable to find anyone with a fitting voice or was a good friend. Thus, he was forced to sing the songs himself. He further found singing and writing difficult at the time, as he preferred to keep things private. He never had the need to share an experience about love. As he continued to write and produce all the songs himself, whenever playing live, he would bring his best friends to play with him, people he had met through high school as he played their first unofficial gig there. They would continue to play together as Pablo continued to get booked for his projects, cementing themselves as a band. They officially began as the Boy Pablo Band in December 2015, releasing their debut single, Flowers, a year later. The band's name of Boy Pablo would come from Pablo's desire to have an artist name including the name Pablo. He suggested several ideas to his manager and friend at the time, Fabio Matheson, who ran 777 Records. None of the names stuck until Fabio himself suggested Boy Pablo. Fabio played an instrumental role in the viral success of Boy Pablo. Fabio and a friend first began 777 Music Records when Pablo told them he needed help with management and booking, as well as all the other non-music related chores that came with being an artist. One of 777 Records' first projects and successes was an interview with Tyler the Creator. Fabio and his friend, William Gladberger, snuck into a festival of which Tyler was performing in Oslo. After many failed attempts to enter the festival as media or press, they instead signed up as volunteers to get their hands on the official festival vest in order to sneak in. They would hide inside the porta potties until festival doors opened, to then sneak past several security guards and climb over fences, where they then encountered Tyler. Tyler declined to interview twice, before and after his performance. However, Tyler's friend, Jasper, told them that they could have 10 seconds to ask whatever they wanted. Fabio then proceeded to ask a series of unique and creative questions, where Tyler then let his guard down and allowed them to hang out with him for the next hour. The interview left a positive impression on Tyler, as he was even upset that the interview had to end, as it was the first show he was able to meet people he could speak to. This interview would then go on to capture hundreds of thousands of views in a matter of days, creating some of the most memorable clips of Tyler.
I think I'm really dying.
Yeah, I heard that.
No, I'm really dying. Look at Jasper. Don't lie to me, bitch. I'm not cute.
Can you follow me on Twitter?
No.
Why are you being like that, man? How are Norwegian girls?
Pretty.
Yeah, they all got this look. Yeah, but I'm into dudes, so
Yeah, that's tight.
yeah, I don't even. Yeah.
Black dudes only?
I don't even like black dudes at all. I'm into white guys.
With a well-established platform, their YouTube channel, 777 TV, would promote the music of Boy Pablo. It wouldn't be until the music video of Every Time, which Fabio himself shot, that they caught viral success between the stroke of luck of the YouTube algorithm and a Reddit post praising their music. Soon enough, the music would be found in everybody's recommended tab, where it then soared into hundreds of thousands of views. The popularity was unexpected for Pablo himself, as he woke up one day with a notable increase in followers on Instagram. He had even questioned if Fabio had bought him Instagram followers. The video itself is humored for having the band standing directly into the blazing sunlight as they squinted their eyes. A bandmate suggested that they should have moved somewhere else as it was hurting their eyes, but Fabio saw how it was too good of a shot, seeing the humor in it and zooming in on their faces. The location itself was a spot not too far away from the band's high school. Since then, the rest is history. The band would go on to release their EP, Boy Pablo, soon after in 2017, which included the viral song Up Every Time. The band went on to become one of the many faces of bedroom pop as they continued to release their first ever album, Boy Pablo, soon after in 2018. And just recently, they released their second album, Machito Rico, in 2020. Since the very beginning, with Pablo developing on his own as a musician, he only ever had one goal when it came to making music: having it feel good, ignoring any expectations that the genre of bedroom pop may bring. From Pablo's talented family of musicians influencing him, the band's humble beginnings with Pablo's struggles as a singer and songwriter, to the viral explosion of popularity provided by 777 Music Records after the successful Tyler the Creator interview. If you're looking for a nostalgic, feels-good time, Boy Pablo is the place to find it.